Hi, so in this video I'm going to talk about the rotate tab. Very likely I will hide it. And so if you go to this icon called All Sheet, you can actually just click on it and scroll until you find rotate. Otherwise, I got a title page here. I will put in a link. So if you actually find the word rotate, click onto it and then go to pop-up and press. Now, because it is actually hidden, you can actually just go and do unhide and then it will come out. Now, if you don't want to use this, you can just go ahead and right click and hide like this. Okay, so I'm going to get this out to show you. This one is called rotate because it will rotate your rotor. And so the idea is you copy and paste your standard master tab rotor just here, and then you have got the different columns which rotate it on different weeks. So I'm just going to collect non-shop floor one. So non-shop floor one got new one. Hold on, non-shop floor one and selling one is a duplication, so we'll find another one. Right, let's find non-shop floor 4. Copy the whole row, go to rotate, Control Shift V. Yeah, can you see it has changed? And so week 2 will become week 1 here, and this will be the week 3. So it's literally rotated. So to give you a clearer look, I'm going to type in 1 and then 2, and then I'm going to put this into a sequence of numbers because you can easily work out what's going on with numbers, you see. So the second week would be 8 until 14, and then you can see the sequence. I think it's pretty easy to understand if I just show it to you. So therefore, you can once you actually have put in your rotor, select the one that you desire, copy the whole row. Well, just go like this and copy until the end. Copy, and then you go to the master tab, and then you do Control Shift V, which is to paste in the value. And then what you have done is you have rotated this person. So if the main tab is active, this person will get a new rotation in their rotor. But I'm not going to make this like a tutorial really. That will most likely to be a video on it by itself. Now bear in mind that this is going to be next year's planner. So if you have used my planner last year, you will know that next year's planner is on the master tab is reading from the current year planner. So which means if you actually want to add in another day for this person, the whole rotor will disappear on here because this person is actually reading from another rotor. It does take a bit of time. Yeah. So that rotor is actually reading from here, which is the current year. Now, once you change it, it takes so long for it to go blank. You probably have moved on and signed out. But if you give it some time, you can see the whole line will go blank. Very likely, I'm going to be blocking this, so you can't actually be typing onto this. So if you actually want to amend somebody's rotor, amend it on the original. Okay, So you will ask, I'm not sure where is the original. Now this time round, on the original, I'm going to put in a link just here. I'll just make this bigger for you to see. On row 6, I'm going to put in a link to this planner. So this link will serve two purposes. The first one is to tag this person so that we know which planner this person is from. And secondly, it will be a link for you to use a super hyperlink to go back to the original if you have the access to that file. So it will be very useful for, say, managers, selling coaches, people who are on the first aid. And so if their names are actually being filtered to different file, you can always find a way back to the original to amend the data. Because my philosophy for work really is little input and massive output. You shouldn't have to do too much. You shouldn't have to do double admin. You should do it once, and every other planner or bridges or calculation should sum up what you've typed in originally, which means in within the network of planners, you will see a lot of shadows or um, so for example, next year one, this is actually taken from last year. So people try very hard to amend it, but it's actually taken from another location, but they just don't understand, and they will feel very frustrated because of that. But once they understand it, it's not so bad. Yeah. So just to tell you again, you can't actually amend the master tab here, no. And then also because of this particular feature, the main tab, if I do control and then add, you can see all the formulas. I'm going to leave all the formulas like this for all the partners, because if you actually have contractual change, um, this will pick it up from your original. If you have contractual change, go back to your original master tab, amend the data here, and then next year control and then add to be a normal view, and then next year it will actually pick up that change and change accordingly. I will maybe talk about this on another video in depth. Yeah, let me see the time. Okay. So I hope this video will be useful. Now let's just say if somebody have done some contractual change, and then they have booked their holiday already, but then when they actually change the contract, their their holiday is like all over the place, let's just say. So the best thing to do is you go to your 2020, and what was the name? Selling for, and just type in the person in question, and then you can actually just look at the sequence, because if this person is on every 4 weeks, you will see the rhythm, and if their holiday is all over the place, you know that you need to like look at the partner link and rebook. Yeah. I've Okay, very quickly, I forgot. This column also changes this column as well. So if you actually put in a 3-week rota, this will come up with 3 weeks. I also got 5 weeks and 6 weeks in my admin file ready to go. Thank you very much. Goodbye.